Fuck
Oh,
it. All right. What is up, everyone? My name is Scott Compton. I'm here with Ace Fox, aka Rye Guy, and our
Yellow.
guest today is, um, I think his name's Brad, but I usually call him Fatal. Just kidding.
yep.
His name is Brad. I know that for a fact. And welcome to another installment of the Gentleman's Podcast. Welcome, everyone.
Number three. Number
This is the
three.
third one.
Yeah, this is
No.
our third one.
Where was I on the second one?
You weren't here.
Yeah, you weren't here. No,
Where the
wait.
fuck was-
No, he was here.
No, he wasn't.
No, you weren't here.
I wasn't here either, but he wasn't here either.
Yes, he
I don't
was.
think.
I only did one podcast with you
You
guys.
did too.
I didn't do
Oh
two.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
the
did too,
first-
because it was you and Ryan the first one, and then
And then
Oh, right.
yeah.
That was the first one with video.
the second one was guest of Chase and Antonio. So yeah.
My
Yes, sir.
bad. My bad. My bad. All right. All right. What are the topics we got for today?
Topics we got today is like gaming house for, say, obviously you have like FaZe Clan, Optic, TK, yada yada yada. Your favorite fast food restaurant, and we have a short. This is new. Talking with Scott. We'll be also talking about.
That's not going to be short. That's not going to be short at all.
Well, that's okay. And we got trampoline parks. What is the differences, and what do you guys think of them? And then Cash Me Outside, girl. We've got some,
That fucking bitch. All right.
pretty
I
much.
don't like her.
I don't either. My teammate thinks she's hot, and I'm like, God, something's wrong with you, dude.
God, like,
Okay.
we'll get to that topic. I don't even. That's
Yeah,
going to get me
yeah.
fired up quickly.
So yeah,
Triggered.
gaming house. Like, wow, that was a really loud bang. Jeez.
Yeah, it was.
I never mind. Anyway, so.
Not to
what's
be a
your-
Debbie Downer, but I've been sitting here playing with a pocket knife, and I just sliced my finger open pretty good.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, continue. Gaming houses. What do we got?
I don't know, like, what's your guys' thought on them? Like, do you think it's a great idea, or do you think it's really absolutely kind of, like, pointless for teams to have those?
Man, can I ask a question first?
Sure.
Okay, so you saying that these teams are getting a house
Yes.
just because they're gaming together, right? It's not like, oh, we're a bunch of roommates who happen to also game. It's like they're getting a house strictly for them to be gamers together.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, pretty much like gaming that, or creating content in general, like the Optic. Have you seen any of the houses, like the Optic house, FaZe house?
Yeah, like you showed
Yeah.
them those all the time.
Yeah, so it's pretty much like those. So they're all together, especially if you say like for Halo, Call of Duty, Gears of War, CS:GO. They're all together, so they're not feeding off different Wi-Fi's and whatnot, and dealing with that crap like we always deal
Well,
with.
I look at that as like, if that is their business, you know what I mean? Like that is like how they make income, is they do like these competitions and stuff like that. It kind of makes sense to have a house together.
Do better
Because-
chemistry.
Well, that too, but I'm thinking like, think of it like from a business standpoint. Like Ryan, you go to college in Vermont, and I'm here in New Hampshire. It's like if you and I had a business together, we couldn't always be apart 24/7 and operate a business. Like we'd have to eventually meet somewhere in the middle and operate our business from one location. And I think it's the same way with a gaming team that does that as a business to make money. They should all be in one location. It's just good for the business.
Yeah,
That makes sense,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, and what also works out too is, and I've obviously seen it with FaZe House, LA, and Optic as well, is that for people that aren't in the gaming community or isn't playing competitively, they can create content within the house with all their roommates, which works out
Which gives
perfectly.
them- Yeah, they give exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like branding. You know,
Yeah.
it gets their brand out there.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you have like a $10 million house, that does some branding for you too.
That's true.
Like, sheesh.
Pop.
A gaming,
Whatever.
a gaming house in general isn't that common, so whenever someone hears about it, they're gonna really turn their head and look towards it and see what it's about.
Yeah.
That's also a good point there too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't have, like, and this isn't like, I think, like, Red Reserve, they started out, or they still are, in, like, a smaller house just because they're still small and not huge, like FaZe, obviously, because it's their knockoff from FaZe.
Yep.
And then you have, like, the huge Optic, and then Phase, which I don't know, the Phase one doesn't really make sense to me. That's literally just like content people. Then you have Optic has 2 different houses, one for CS:GO and then one for Call of Duty, kind of Halo.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I think it all comes down to like how well is your team's doing and the amount of money your business is making in all, especially when it comes to sponsors and whatnot.
Yeah, that's true. Sponsors selling their own brand out on like their shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then you coming up with your it's crazy to think that you have the brand of your organization in general, then you have your individual brand itself. So you're having like 2 brands that you're putting out there, which is pretty crazy.
That is actually kind of, I mean, I wonder how that would affect, like, say you're like a team on Optic, you know what I mean? Like you're a member of Optic, and like is every individual get like a share of the proceed of the profits from the Optic brand, or does it like only go towards paying for like their flights and shit? And in order to make money off of branding your name, you have to get your own name out there, for example.
See, for me personally, I don't really know, because I know within the Optic store you have Optic in general, you can buy clothing, then each personal guy has like an Optic store / Pomage or Optic / Scump and whatnot, and they have their own brands and clothing that comes through there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Like,
Yeah, me either.
If I never actually look into that. I would imagine just all the stuff that they like, all the money that Optic brand in general makes goes to Hex, and Hex just probably pays them to get into tournaments and stuff like that, and pays for the house. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, the weird thing is, I wonder who does pay for the house, because they call it the Scuff House. So I wonder if actually Scuff, because they're freaking millionaires, that I wonder if they're maybe splitting the costs, or maybe
I think splitting the cost. Probably.
Yeah, I could see that. And then I don't know if you guys have seen the Optic book, Optic Gaming book, but reading that, honestly, it sheds a little bit of light on how gamers are like paid, I guess, a little bit, because he introduced them obviously all to YouTube to get more money off that. So I don't know if actually, like, say maybe they're living there for free, getting paid for tournaments that they win. So like, say if they won 40 grand, each of them's getting 10 grand, but along with the YouTube money they're making, maybe that's how they're actually making extra money. Maybe maybe even Hex and all of the sponsors aren't paying them as much, but they're still maybe getting paid. I don't know. It'd be nice to, like, if we got big enough and we were like cruising it, to have him on and like shed some light on it. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. I don't know. That's just a whole confusing situation unless you fully got to sit down and talk with someone that's actually done it.
Yeah, exactly.
What's our next topic?
Favorite fast food restaurant.
Okay. Before we go into that, what are we considering fast food?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too.
Oh, I mean, I would think maybe Five Guys. I don't know. Would Chipotle be one?
Okay,
No.
were you guys considering that you have to go in, or are you guys considering drive-through fast food? Like, you're on the go, gotta get somewhere, you can only go to the drive-through.
We're gonna Google the definition of a fast food restaurant.
I'm fine with that too.
I'm fine with that, and I would also say like the drive-through one. I would say just like, so like if you had to think right off the top of your head, you're like, all right, I really want fast food. Like for me, a couple nights ago, I was like, you know what, I could totally go for a Frosty at Wendy's. So like that came up. So I would say like maybe drive-through, but Scott's either way can look that up.
All right, so this is the definition that I got from dictionary.com. Hold on. It says fast food, noun, food as hamburgers, pizza, or fried chicken that is prepared in quantity by a standardized method and can be dispensed quickly at inexpensive restaurants for eating that are elsewhere origin expand. I don't know what that means. So I'm guessing what it means is basically like restaurants that, in terms of fast food, where they prepare a large quantity of it and then disperse it. You know what I mean? So a restaurant, I'm guessing like Panera Bread, for example, your food's made when you ordered it, but that doesn't make sense to me either because McDonald's, they make your food when you order it too. So I guess like
Yeah.
the fries are.
I mean, I would definitely say like Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, In-N-Out,
Taco Bell,
Taco Bell,
KFC,
KFC, Sonic.
it's like those kind of restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
anything, for the sake of this argument, anything where in terms of you want it fast, they have a drive-through you could hit up if you need.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like Brad said, I would say that.
All right, so the restaurant has to have a drive-through. All right, who wants to go?
Yep. I
Don't-
mean,
don't all
do we,
go at
are we
once.
counting Chick-fil-A or no? Because that's not really fast.
Do they have a drive-through?
They have a drive-through, but
Oh. See, so we're getting in the gray area here.
I mean, Chick-fil-A, I've heard that pretty much fast food. So
it's amazing. It's so good.
So I'm guessing that's Brad's is
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
yeah, I would say
Chick-fil-A
his
is
is
considered.
Chick-fil-A. I've always had my heart set on McDonald's, but Burger King came out with this barbecue bacon burger, and it
We
is
all know how much you love barbecue sauce.
it is so good that I think Burger King, and they have a chocolate Oreo shake, money, straight money. But
Okay.
but Frosties at Wendy's are really good.
Frosties are fucking awesome.
So I'm conflicted between Wendy's and Burger King.
See, I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna kind of agree with Ryan, because I remember Ryan and I, as young little lads in high school, going to indoor lacrosse. Our ritual was go to lacrosse on Saturday mornings, get completely annihilated because we were just a small little team, and on the way back we would buy, what was it? We get Frosties and those 99-cent
It was like
like
six
mini cheeseburger sliders.
It was 6 cheddar cheeseburgers.
Yeah, 3 each.
Oh.
So good. So I have to say, again, with Wendy's as a possibility, but also being from now that I'm older and I hate spending a shit ton of money. If I need something quick, I don't like McDonald's just because I feel like I'm gonna die afterwards because like the meat there is disgusting.
Yeah.
So I usually go with, which is probably not much better, but for some reason it agrees with my stomach more, is Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell's pretty good as well.
Taco Bell is pretty good, but I feel like you spend more money there. So what's same with Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A, you spend a lot of money too. Although their shakes are bomb, their chicken's bomb. But if I have to go like strict fast food, like fast place to eat, I'm going McDonald's, bro. You cannot. I don't know if everyone knows what this is. Nothing beats a McGangbang when it comes to price wise.
A McChicken and a McDouble stacked on top
Yes.
of each other with mac
Yes.
sauce.
Dude, there's nothing that beats it.
Dude,
There's
the
nothing.
McDonald's in my town, you can actually go up to the drive-thru, like to the thing, and say, "Can I get a McGangbang?" And they know what you're talking about. It's fucking awesome.
Well, I mean, the biggest thing I love about McDonald's would definitely be when they come out with the Shamrock Shakes.
Jamrock shakes.
Fire.
Pretty good.
Those
I
are
mean, when I look at
fire.
a fast food restaurant, though, I also think about which one, because all the fast food restaurants like McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Taco Bell, they all have like that dollar menu, the dollar saver menu.
Yeah.
And I look at it as like, which restaurant am I gonna actually get like a pretty decent, like McDonald's, you get like the McChicken or whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
a sandwich, no big deal. But like, what other restaurants can you go to where like their dollar menu for like $1, you can get actually a pretty decent sized meal? And that's why I like Taco Bell, because like you can get a burrito off their dollar menu and it's a pretty good sized burrito. You're like, holy shit, this is only $1.
Yeah.
Dude, their quesaritos though.
Oh my god.
Oh, I
I've
had.
only been to Taco Bell twice.
They finally put one near our hometown. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I got the funniest freaking story to tell you guys when we get to my section about me talking what happened during annual training when we went to Taco Bell. You're gonna laugh.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Are we at that section yet? Are we segueing into that section?
I mean, I think we can actually. You know.
Okay.
Yep.
So, just for the viewers, the listeners, I mean, me being in the National Guard, we had to go to on annual training, and we had to, for me being in the 39th Army Band, March annual training is for a week. March is Music in Our Schools month, and it also is Military Music Appreciation month. So for a week, we go to we try to do at least 3 schools a day. We go to these elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools, and we sit in with the kids, and we put on about an hour, hour and a half performance, and then we sit with them in their band afterwards, and we give free lessons. We help them with their music. That is the professionalism of it. But then there's also all these funny stories that come along with it afterwards. And one of the things that happened was, um, we were so swamped with stuff during the week that our lunch meal was kind of a little hazy at times. But one day we stopped at this like somewhere in the middle of nowhere, New Hampshire. There was like this like little strip mall with all these restaurants. So we stopped there, and I was drinking my protein shake while all the other guys were going to the Taco Bell. I'm like, I'm not going around this next school with these little kids who are their faces are like right where my ass is and just farting Taco Bell all day. Not doing it. Can't do it. So I was like, I'm gonna drink a protein shake. So we're sitting there, and I was a driver in the van, and as like a driver in the van, like the driver, like I'm responsible for all the soldiers in my vehicle, and I'm responsible for the vehicle. And I see this PT Cruiser. You guys know what PT Cruisers are?
Yep.
The buggies. So this PT Cruiser pulls into Taco Bell, and these guys get out. And one of those guys gets out. He's kind of walking away, and he stops and sees one of the guys who are in uniform walking over to the van. And he starts kind of walking pretty fast up to the van. And I'm like, what's going on here? So he comes up, and he says, no joke, he goes, hi, can you help me, please? He's like, I'm so poor. This is where he gets me. He goes, I just walked 4 miles to get here. No, you didn't.
What?
How you could have a PT Cruiser? He's like, me and my pregnant girlfriend are just need $16 to get a hotel tonight. Can you please help me? And I was like, dude. I looked him right in the face. And I was like, I'm from Laconia, New Hampshire. Everyone fucking knows that $16 is how much a dose of heroin costs. You're not fooling anyone. You have no teeth. I'm just really hungry. Can you get me a taco? And I was like, I don't have any money. I don't have any cash. He goes, come on, you're in the Army. You make a shit ton. I was like, actually, no, I don't. I was like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like, I can't help you right now. I'm not. There's like, I can't help you. I'm sorry. And he's just like, he starts screaming at everyone in the van. He's like, well, fuck you guys. You guys are in the Army. You serve the people of the United States. You serve me. He just started getting like really combative. Like we're like kind of like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, sir, you need to go away. You need to go away now. And he was just like, fuck you. And he kind of stormed off. And they started like hassling these like other soldiers and stuff that were coming out. I'm like, what the hell is this guy's problem? And then he walked away. We didn't see him anymore. And we were like, that was really fucking weird. That was like really weird. So then I guess some of the other people who got in my van, they went like 2 restaurants down to this, I think it was Wendy's. And they came back and they're like, you are not going to believe what just happened. And I was like, some guy just came up to you and asked you for money. He goes, yeah, how'd you know? I'm like, because he was just here telling us the same thing. He goes, what story did he give you? I said, well, he said that his pregnant girlfriend and him couldn't afford to get a hotel. They needed $16. They were like, yeah, he told us that his son was over in the parking lot sitting in the car and he needed $16 to feed him. And I was like, oh, is that what he told you? And he was literally just going down restaurants. And so like asking people for money. And so then we were driving along, we were going down, we go to the next school, and we see him on the side of the highway hitchhiking. And he's got a poster, he's got a poster board, like a piece of cardboard. He wrote in Sharpie. He says, please, I need $16 for food. I'm like, wow, he's pretty adamant about getting the $16. Like, he really wants that fix.
Like, you know he wants a fix if he's sitting there going, I need $16 instead of, I would like $20, please. Like,
Yeah.
It was one of those things where like, and so then a guy in our unit is a firefighter, and I kind of asked him, because I was like, I'm not being crazy, right? Saying that he needs $16, that's usually a dose of heroin. He goes, but you know, you're not being crazy at all. He says, we have people come to the firehouse all the time that will ask for like a donation of like $16, $14, something like that. And then about an hour later, they get an overdose call, and they go out, and it's that person that was begging for money. It was just one of the most. It was like, wow, man, and it was just. But yeah, the whole week was awesome. Like, you know, we were going to all these schools. It's actually one of my. We do an AT like this in March, and we do another one in July. And July is usually where we go and actually do nighttime shows for like the fireworks and stuff like that. But this is one of my favorite ones to do, just because I love like trying to get the kids to stick with music. Let them know that there are ways for you to play music after high school. Especially when we go to the middle school, those 8th graders that are like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want. I just want to focus on sports when I get into high school. I'm like, hey, there's time for you to do music in high school, and you can do sports and stuff like that. So there goes all the professionalism stuff I have to say. Now let's talk about the hot teachers. The teachers are absolutely like when we come in, they're like, it's funny that I'm older. Like I'm 21 now, and like these teachers are like, there's a lot of teacher assistants who are also 21 that are like, they're like, oh, Army guys here. They like want to talk to us and shit. And we're just kind of like, I have to be so professional right now, but you're smoking hot and I can't talk to you. Sorry. It fucking sucks. So like we go to this one show, we're doing the show, and one of our groups does this song. It's like a tribute to Michael Jackson. They do Stand By Me and I Want You Back. It's pretty awesome. And there's this one teacher, she looked like she's a teacher's assistant at UNH or something like that, and she's just dancing and having a great time, and all the kids are looking at her like, what the fuck is she doing? She was just like, and I was like, fuck it. So I was like singing with her and I was dancing with her and stuff. It was awesome. Like just trying to get the kids to have a good time and relax. And at the end of it, my job, like when we go on ATs, I have like all this giveaway stuff. So like I give like the kids like, lanyards that say National Guard on them, pencils and stuff like that. But we have some stuff for the teachers, like coffee thermoses and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm only supposed to give like one thing away to each person. I went up to her afterwards. I gave her a t-shirt, a lanyard, a coffee mug, and like a National Guard stapler. I was just like, here you go. I was like, Frank, I can't say anything to you because I'm in uniform, but I want your number so bad.
Oh my goodness, God.
And then, so we get back to the armory that night, and
you want a stapler? Says National Guard on it.
You want to And so everyone was like joking around, and I walk into the day room, and they're all like, "Oh shit, he's here." I was like, "Oh, what? Like what? What are you guys gonna talk shit about me for? Like, what's up?" And they were just saying that they were like shitting on me because I was giving all that shit to the teacher, and I was like, "So like beautiful, man. You have no idea." And then this guy in my unit just looked at me and goes, "You know that she's a teacher, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, she's like in her young 20s, right? I go, "Yeah." They're like, "Dude, all she's thinking about all day is kids." And I go, "Yeah." They're like, "That means all she thinks about all day is dick." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Dude, she's just thinking about getting stuffed 24/7. She's a young, fertile woman surrounded by kids. That's all she's thinking about." And I was like, "You ruined that whole thing for me." In like 30 seconds.
All right, I changed my mind. I'll see you guys on the bus.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna. All right, cool, whatever. But yeah, the rest of AT, I just got back yesterday. It was a lot of fun, playing with the kids and shit, and it was
You probably should have reworded that.
Playing with the kids and shit.
I play with the kids. Come on.
I went to I was at a middle school. No, it was an elementary school, and this little kid comes up to me and he goes, "Have you ever heard of the rank baritone?" I was like, "The rank baritone?" He goes, "Yeah, my uncle was in the Army and he was a baritone." And I did not I wanted to, like the kid's like a little kid, so I'm like, he probably has no idea what he's talking about. And then I was like, is he talking about like his uncle was in the Army field band as a vocalist, as a baritone? Like, what's he talking about? So I was joking around later, telling like the unit about it, and they were like, "Yeah, he's probably meant that." I was like, part of me wanted to like get down on one knee and just look the kid right in the face and be like, "Really? Your uncle's a baritone in the Army? Well, your uncle's a little fucking liar." Just crush his whole fucking day. Just be like, "You're an idiot. Walk away."
Well, he's a little fucking liar.
Oh, it's something like it's kind of gross too. Like, so like when the kids leave after the show, like we finish our last song and they applaud and stuff, and then we like put our instruments down, we go out and we kind of like talk to the kids, and the teachers are like getting them in lines and like marching them out. We like give them high fives and say bye to them, but like I'm slapping hands with these kids, and all I can see them doing as like they're walking down is just like picking their nose and like all this shit. And all I can think is like, as soon as I'm done high fiving these kids, I'm going to go dip my hands in acid to kill everything that's on here. And there's one school we go to, like we're high fiving all the kids, and the kids are having a good time. This principal comes up to me afterwards and goes, hey, just so you know, there's a really nasty stomach bug going around this school. I was like, why did you wait till after we were done high-fiving and shaking all the kids' hands to tell us this? Like, we have other stuff we can do. Like, it's just like, fuck, lady. So we're on a 3-week break right now, and I'm waiting to see, like, in the next couple of days how many people are going to be, like, on Facebook saying they're throwing their brains up and shit. Oh, it's going to be interesting.
Jesus.
It's a very, very interesting annual training. I'm not going to lie. It was a lot of fun. New Hampshire just built a brand new training site. It was awesome to stay there, and we got to go to a trampoline park. Huh? Like how I
I'm chill.
I feel you.
I'm jealous. Look out for future vlogs in the summer then.
Yeah. We last AT we do try to do a thing every night because our army band we're 30 people strong, but we're divided into 3 smaller bands to cover more area. So we try to do a unit like fun night during the week to kind of get
Okay. Hold on. For all you people out there that don't know 30 divided by 3, it's 10. Okay, go on.
Wait, no way. Stop. Don't lie.
Yep, I'm not lying, dude.
Wow.
Brad,
I'm not lying.
don't lie to them. It's 11. All right. Anyway, continue.
21?
So last year we went to a laser tag place and we decided that we were gonna follow the rules for a little bit, but then us being in the military, it got pretty violent pretty quick. We were all fighting each other. Like it was laser tag with like hand-to-hand combat thrown in there too. So we didn't go back to laser tag this year. Instead, one of the guys in my unit was like, "Have you heard of this new trampoline park that opened up? Like, you should go check it out." So we all went there for for our unit fun night instead. And I've never been to a trampoline park, but it was the most fun I have ever been to. And we were talking about this a little bit before we started recording that the trampoline park that we have in New Hampshire and Manchester is a little bit different than the ones around you guys. Was that right?
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it sounds almost the same. Like,
Yeah, it sounds the same, but
maybe a couple little things changed. Like the one I went to had like a free bounce place. It had 2 dodgeball courts. It had one with a foam pit, so you could like jump really high, do flips, land in the foam pit, and then it had 3 like mini basketball courts and each court had a higher hoop than the next one. So like, I know Ryan, what were you saying? Like, yours had like a rock wall or something?
well, I went to the one in Burlington, Vermont, during a break, and it was called Get Air, and it had a small Ninja Warrior course. It had kind of like a basketball hoop, but they were both the same height. There was just like 2 different ones, so you could 2 people could go at the same time. They had a small dodgeball arena type place. They had a foam pit for like little kids that only little kids could go on. They had like 3 individual foam pits with monitors that are lagged, so you jump, do a flip, whatever, and then you can watch yourself on the TV, which I thought was pretty dope.
That's pretty cool.
that's pretty dope. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a like a diving board one, but that wasn't like, there was no foam there, so like it was inaccessible and it kind of sucked. I really wanted to go on it. And then they just had like a whole bunch of like random trampolines so you could bounce like all over the place or whatnot. So that was pretty much that. And there was like a small kind of rock wall, but you couldn't go up it. It was more of like you go across this beam or you go across these like bags and then you like climb across. It was something like that. I don't know. I have it in a vlog, but it's pretty fun.
That's pretty awesome. I like the idea of the monitored thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, right? Like, I think that was so dope because, like, you do a flip in there and you're like, whoa, did it look cool? And then you look up, you're like, oh, yeah, it did. Either that or you, like, do something, you're like, wow, I look like an idiot. I'm going to leave.
Yep.
And-
or like you slam into something really bad, you get hurt, and all your buddies are like, dude, look at you. Oh, look, you look like an idiot.
And, like, the cool thing is that they're really, like, chill with having cameras in there. So like, say if you're gonna go in there with a few buddies and make a video out of it, they'll let you. Like,
yeah, that was.
I made sure.
The place that I went to when we signed like the waiver to get in, part of the things that you have to like check off and like sign that you read was like we're not responsible for any broken electronics or anything like that. So like you were allowed to have like your phone on you and record things and stuff like that, which I think is really awesome because a lot of places get weird about that stuff. But
They
like,
do.
Yeah, especially
it's
something big like that.
Mhm.
yeah, I think it was so. And the one thing that happened at the place that we were, because when we went, it was I don't know, we had maybe you know, 20 people or so go when we went. It was a lot of fun, but everyone in my unit seemed to like the dodgeball court, and they had two dodgeball courts, but one of them was shut down for maintenance, and you could see the people underneath like tightening up stuff and making sure everything's safe. And but so we're on that one court, and we were. I mean, like I'm not trying to sound like we were hogging the whole thing, but it was like that was where like everyone in the whole like even the other people that were there like enjoying the park were migrating to because we had two huge teams and we were playing and stuff like that. I remember like there was this kid there with his girlfriend and they joined us. They were really cool and we were like, you know, training them up real quick as we were kind of doing like some military tactic stuff when we were playing dodgeball. And there were these two girls that were there. They looked like they were in like high school or something. Like, they were kind of shy about wanting to play with us, but we were like, no, no, come on in. More people, the better. Like it was so much fun. But then like this little kid, he was probably like 8 or so. He comes in, and we were like, for a while, like we were letting him like, if like I was already out, like, and he didn't see it, I'd be like, hey man, throw a ball at me, and I'd be like pretend to catch it, and I'd drop it like, oh no, I'm out, like just trying to make him feel like he's included.
Yeah.
Like I was like, good for him, like coming over. So then the game restarts, and
You're still a bitch, but
yeah, you're still ain't worth shit, dude. But so the game restarts, we reset, and one of the guys on the other side throws a ball. Like he hurls it at me. Like, and these aren't like the foam balls. They play with like actual like dodge balls, like the kick balls. You know what I mean? Like the rubber ones.
Yep.
And we're on trampolines, remember? So like I jumped right over the ball, and it just goes flying to. And I didn't realize that this kid was standing behind me. It drilled him in the face. Like he went from standing up to just kind of like laying down instantly. Like it hit him with enough force that it just knocked him straight down to his face.
this
But all
kid's
you
thinking
saw
like,
when it hit him
he's like, oh yeah, dude, it's gonna hit this kid first. I'm good.
like all I saw when I saw like I turned around quick enough to see the ball hit him in the face. Like he was kind of a pudgy kid, I'm not gonna lie. So like you saw like the ripples go around his face. But he was wearing these like big, like thick black, like kind of like nerd glasses, you know what I mean? But like they were like cool looking on him, and they just fucking exploded. Like they went all over the place. And he hit the ground, and he kind of stood up and didn't quite know what happened, but then he started crying, and I was like, "Oh my god, no, no, buddy, it's okay." And I'm like, I'm freaking out because I'm like, this poor kid, like he just got drilled so hard in the face. Like that would have hurt me if it hit me in the face. Like it was bad. And he started crying. Like we're picking up his glasses real quick. Like we're like, oh my god, like the freaking earpieces were snapped off. Like the middle part was broken. The glass was shattered. I was like, oh my god. Like, and his dad, who was like this, I mean, he was a big motherfucker. He was scary. He comes over and goes, "Hey, why you crying?" And I was
He
like,
comes
"Oh my
over
god,
and you're
I'm so
probably
sorry."
all like, oh, we're fucked.
I was like, I'm like, "Sir, I'm so sorry." He caught a ball in the face. He was like, "Oh," and he kind of kind of gave me like this like wave of a hand, like, "Hey, shut the fuck up, I'm not talking to you." And he's just like, "Why are you crying?" Like, and he like says something, and I'm thinking it was Spanish what he was speaking. I don't know. And he just went, "Fool! I told you don't put your glasses in there. Why are you crying? It's your fault." And I was like, oh fuck, I'm in the middle of something I shouldn't be. And I just kind of left and went back to playing dodgeball. It got bad. Like it got really, I was like, this is gonna be another place we're not allowed to come back to next year because we just get violent with each other.
Jesus.
Oh man.
what are the prices for your guys' stuff? Like, how long can you jump, and what's the price for it?
We were there for an hour, and I think it was like $30 for an hour.
$30 for an hour. How about you,
Yeah.
Ryan?
I don't know. I'm looking it up right now.
I'm not. I can't.
Because
Okay.
I went like last semester. No, I went during the summer. So
Yeah.
it's definitely been a few. So I'm
I'm
not
gonna look.
sure.
Someone said it was like $15 for a half hour or something. I don't remember what it was.
Okay, so for where you were, Scott, it was really expensive compared to me. It's only like $20 for an hour here, and then like 24 for 2 hours. And if you want 30 minutes, it's only like 14 or something like that for one place. Like the cheapest place I've been to was only 14 bucks an hour. We have 3 trampoline parks around the area. Well, not like within 2-hour radius of where I live right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one has the basketball courts like you, has 3 different ones, 3 different sizes. We have a tightrope. I don't know what it's called. One you can like walk across and try to walk across over a foam pit. It stands like 15 feet above the air, and you can try to walk across it. And it's every time I see someone walk up it, like nobody touched the thing, nobody, because every time someone goes up there, you'll see them rack themselves before they fall. It's hilarious, but
All right, so sorry to interrupt you. I just found I got the prices right here. So it says
Okay.
the place I went to, it's 30 minutes, $10, 60 minutes, $15, 90 minutes, $20, or 120 minutes, so 2 hours for 25 bucks.
Okay, so
Huh.
I
actually
think
roughly
we were
same
there for
prices.
2 hours.
Yeah, same here. It's like 1 hour is $15, 2 hours is 24, and then if you got like jump socks, they're like
It's
$3.
like an extra $2 or $3. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you're like, it's called Little Air. That was like the little kids one. That's like $9 an hour, 15 for 2 hours, still $3 for the socks. But
And they do.
Yeah.
I'm looking at their website right now. They do like a cool like glow night for 20 bucks. It's 2 hours, $20, and you can paint your face up with like glow paint, and they have the whole place all black light lit and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, I've done that before.
Dodgeball babies and shit.
It's so cool. You gotta
Oh.
go to one of those.
I mean,
I-
if we say
Oh, we gotta go.
if we say we're Scott's immediate family, we all get 20% off.
Hey, that's awesome.
And then, 20% off jump time with military ID. Wednesday student ID night, students get 20% off with valid student ID. Obviously, family night
Yep.
Monday, families of 4 to 10 get 20% off. But this is the one in Burlington. So
Yep.
Oh shit! It sounds like we gotta go to one of these places.
right.
Yeah. Once I get there, we can all go.
Yeah, Brad, you gotta get on that. All right, we gotta figure it out. Just look up pricing. At least tell me you're making an effort to figure it out.
He could look up prices, but his dad still owes me money.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, trampoline parks. I've never been before. I was like, I've heard about them, and I was like, really, a trampoline park? Like, what?
It doesn't
Sounds-
sound that much fun, and then
No, it
Like,
really
yeah,
doesn't.
It sounds weird. I'm like, really? But then you go there, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, this is the greatest thing of all time.
dude,
Yeah,
like,
dude.
you're there
like-
for 10 minutes and you've already got a workout, and you're like, sheesh.
Dude, someone told me when we were going, the guy that suggested it was like, yeah, you need to wear workout clothes. And I was like, really? I'm just going to wear like jeans and, like a t-shirt. And he's like, no, trust me, wear athletic clothing. And he wasn't fucking lying. Like, I left there, like, I'm actually sore right now. Like, I don't know what it is about being on a trampoline, dude, but I don't know about you, but I got like a huge like core workout. Like, my abs are still sore. And I'm just like, we were there for 2 hours. I was drenched in sweat. Like, it was so much fun to try and like. Oh, I was supposed to. It was funny when we started talking about this. I have a couple of friends I'm meeting up with tonight to go out for some drinks, and I was like, I don't really feel like going out to drink tonight. And I was like, hey, you guys want to go to a trampoline park? And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah, there's this trampoline park in Manchester. And they're like, well, how much does it cost? And I was like, well, it just so happens that I kind of just looked up the prices real quick. So, I sent them the prices. They're like, all right, we're down. So we're going for 2 hours tonight.
Dude, no, wait. You think you're tired now? Wait till you get one with a Ninja Warrior course in it, bro. That makes you insanely more tired. I don't know how long yours was, but ours, it'll last you about 5 minutes if you get through the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like
going,
it depends.
fast.
Like, literally, it was like the platforms that are angled. Then you can like do monkey bars, I think. Then there's like these bags you like hold on. There's like 3 of them you have to go across, and then you go up these 3 levels, and then that's it. So it's like
Yeah.
A ton of fun.
yeah. If you
It's-
went through flew through it, it was probably like 2 minutes max.
Yeah. I'm the only one out of all my friends that's ever been able to do it, the one that I'm at, because it lasts so long. and it's just like I didn't expect to be the only one to do it. 'Cause me and my friends are all pretty athletic, so it's like it's pretty surprising how much it takes out of you. And if you can go 2 or 3 times, it's like your arms are just dead afterwards.
Literally, like, I'm sitting there and I was like, this should be totally easy. I'm like halfway through it. I'm like, my arms,
Yep.
they're dead.
Yep.
And then you're stuck in the foam pit. You're like, God damn it.
You have to climb out. It's so bad, dude. It's like,
Oh my
Is it that hard to climb out of a foam pit? I didn't get to go in the
Yeah.
foam pit when I was there.
Literally, it's so weird because you think like, oh, you know what? I'll just land on top of them, totally easy. No, this stuff just keeps moving and you can't
yeah,
get
dude.
out.
And it's like literally, it's like if you fall like halfway through, you have to like go like 40 feet to get out.
Yeah, literally,
It's like-
my best thing is what I saw is you climb up or like roll up on top and then just roll and you're good. Like whenever you watch, like, say, I don't know if you guys ever watched Nitro Circus when you were younger. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You see them go in the foam pits, and you're always like, "Oh, why the fuck do they have to like carry them out? Like, why? It's not
Right?
that hard." Now I'm just like, no wonder they used to do that.
Uh-huh. Oh man.
All right, let's get to the next topic that I am probably going to be the most heated about, and all I'm going to say is that
Catch me outside. How about that?
fucking God, I hate you so much.
I mean, it.
Fuck you.
I never knew like this was such a big thing. Like, I was just going through Facebook one day and like I was like seeing this video and it was the Catch Me Outside song, and she just goes, "How about you catch me outside? How about da da da?" And I'm like, okay, like what's so big about this?
Right?
And like I was like, what's going on here? And then next thing you know, she's now like the biggest thing now, and she's like causing fights at a bar, and now she has like
Stop
Instagram.
making stupid people famous.
Literally.
Oh, right.
I mean, the biggest thing is her Instagram finally got hacked. But
What
like,
actually happened with that? I didn't actually be. I was at annual training. I didn't get to actually follow too much of it. What happened with that?
I saw it on Facebook, but it looks like what is it? Hold on. Oh, it's back now. Or
Is it?
maybe?
Damn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, now it's back because the profile is different. It was hacked by Glassface. I'm not sure where they're from.
That's insane, bro.
I'm listening to the video right now. But, I mean...
I think, I mean, it was funny when her video of her on Dr. Phil popped up on Facebook. I thought it was like,
Yeah, I thought it was funny too.
like white trash, like, that's kind of funny. But
Uh-huh.
like how it's turned out now, I'm like, oh, come on. Like, why is she getting this much attention? That
No, she should never be getting that much attention for it.
It's like, come on.
First
When she
off,
was
she
in
was
this guy's
just-
music video or whatever,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was
She's
like, what the fuck? Really? She's gonna be like one of those people that just gets like, she's like the next Honey Boo Boo. You know what I mean? Like, she's
Yes.
famous for like no fucking reason.
Well, you heard of Ty Lopez?
Yeah, that's what I was about to exactly say. I was about to say that.
Yeah.
She's hanging out with Lopez.
She was hanging
Who's
out with
Ty
his...
Lopez?
He's that guy that like he started out as like a YouTube ad, and he goes, "Want to know how I got all these cars in my garage? I read books." And you're all sitting there
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Shut the fuck up, dude." So now she was there in his garage going, "Oh yeah, look at how I got all these cars." And she's holding like a huge wad of cash and like something like that.
Mhm.
I'm like, what?
Wait, how did that guy Ty Lopez make that much money?
People never
he's-
know. I
He
feel
started
like
up he started up a bunch of his own businesses and stuff like that, and then
Oh.
self promotion and everything. He actually didn't make his way legit. It's just a fact of how he tried to sponsor it that made him look stupid.
yeah, and like he always just goes like, "Oh, want to make 6 figures really easy? Come on in." It's like, well, how are you gonna make me 6 figures? Like just like
Yeah,
that.
it doesn't really make
Well,
sense.
you know,
But
it's 6 figures, but you add like a decimal point there in the middle and a couple zeros.
Yeah, you just actually have the point, and it's actually before the 6.
yeah,
Well,
it's
it's
something
like
that's,
$1,000, but that's 6 figures if you add a decimal point and carry it to 3 decimal places.
It's so true. Oh my god. It's just Her in general, she's literally like you were saying. She's gonna probably be the next Honey Boo Boo because I've heard. I was watching the I was not watching, more listening of the PTFO podcast that Chaos Silencer does, and it sounds like that she's creating a TV show with her mother. So it's
Oh my god!
all this fame, now she's going to do something with it. So there's more money she's going to pull into her pocket.
I actually hate her more than the Kardashians now.
Oh my god.
That's a statement right there. That's a statement.
That is.
I mean, Kim only got famous because she put out a porno. You know what I mean? It's like,
True.
and the whole family gets a fucking TV show. Oh my god!
And
It'll
then
be a great
look how the
TV show.
dude. Look at how the dad ended up. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, that's what happens when you hang out with the Kardashians. You don't want to be yourself anymore. You want to become a fucking woman.
Wait, that's just a joke, everybody. That's not.
Yes, just a joke, ladies and gentlemen. Just a
Oh,
joke.
I got
You
no,
can
hey,
do what
I
you
got
want.
nothing against him. If he wants to do whatever, he can do whatever he wants. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It was just a joke.
Yeah, I got no judgment against people being who they want to be. I mean, look at me. I'm a fucking redheaded fuck that joined the military and is an electrician for a living.
No soul.
I'm happy.
And has no soul.
I have
I mean-
no fucking soul.
I 1/16 have no soul. I'm 1/16 ginger. Yep.
You
You know what they
partially
need?
don't have a soul.
They should make a reality TV show that, get this, I know this is really far-fetched, but it might actually be a good show. They follow around actual hardworking Americans.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean that'd be kind of funny where I work because we're kind of big old.
Oh yeah, where I work too, like my boss would be like, "Hey, you need to go do this." I'm like, "You need to go fuck yourself." Sorry.
That's exactly how we are.
He'll be like the other day I was at work. Before I left for annual training, he was like, I'm an electrician, so like we gotta bend some conduit piping, around some corners, whatever. And he's like, "Hey, you any good at bending pipe?" And I was like, "I'm pretty good at laying pipe." Just ask your girlfriend. And he was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, she liked how I bent it around her throat." And he was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And I was just like, he had nothing, had no way to respond to it. I was like, "Yeah, what's up?"
That's so funny. I just sent you guys a picture of our new home jerseys. These things are
I know,
fire.
They are. Those are pretty fucking cool.
Who's that kid in the background? That chick?
What?
Is that?
Oh, yeah, he's
is that
supposed to be
Aaron?
like a.
Wait, what?
Is that Aaron in the background?
In the red?
Yeah,
No.
kind of looks like Aaron, dude.
It does kind of look like him.
Dude, I like how he's supposed to be looking at jerseys. First, like he says out of his mouth. Is that someone in the background?
I thought he was talking about Tom because Tom has really long hair. Number 11. I was like, what?
Sorry, dude. I'm a little ADHD. I can't help it.
That's so funny.
So, cash me outside, girl. I'm just saying. I know it's mean, but
Figure
I hope
your
she
shit
dies.
out. Figure your shit out.
I
Figure
kind of
your
want to
shit
see,
out. You don't deserve where you're at.
like, when Kim Kardashian got robbed in Paris.
Oh, that's
I was
totally
so-
fake news.
I know, but I was so happy.
I was so
Like, the fact- I
happy.
was like, yes, finally, bad things are happening to her. Great. And now the Cash Me Outside girl. I hope her mom just finally like snaps one day. Is like, I'm sick of your fucking rude ass, and just pops a cap in her face.
Pops
Wow.
my cat in her face.
Wow.
Oh my god.
How about like a potato gun? Let's just do that instead. That'd be.
No, it's gonna be a cap gun. You know what I mean? A cap.
Oh, cap
Cap.
gun.
That's what I meant by cap. God.
Sure. Okay. All right.
That's
Oh.
so funny.
All right. So, we all agree we officially hate that person. right?
I mean,
Why can't we have like? I mean, why can't the news just be like report or like I'm trying to like going on. I don't go on Facebook as much as I used to because there's always just dumb shit in my timeline. But like, I would like to like like when I scroll through Facebook, I get interested by like, oh shit, they just discovered like I don't know if you guys heard about that. They discovered a cluster of planets that are like officially like Goldilocks planets. You know what they're talking about that?
Yeah.
mhm.
Like they're the perfect distance away from a star to be the right temperature, and they based off scans it looks like it's got liquid water, and they're a Goldilocks planet because they can sustain life, and they found 3 of them. That's some
I
pretty
heard about
fucking
that too.
cool shit. You know what I
That
mean?
really is. It really is.
And
That's
then
pretty
like
crazy.
they posted something about that they whatever, budget plan happened or whatever, they're giving some money back to NASA to actually do some more space exploration, which I think is cool.
I think that's awesome.
That's like, you know what I mean? Like, how cool would it be like 5 years from now, you're like, holy shit, they're sending someone to Mars. Fuck.
I mean, they are sending people to Mars in like 10, 15 years, 20
and they're
years.
actually
I
getting
remember.
funding for it though now. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna
Yeah,
talk, but it's like they're actually like getting funding for it.
it's not talk anymore. It's like it's official. It's
It's
happening.
happening. It's happening.
Yeah, it's happening.
Fucking cool. Wait, are they still like gonna go to Mars and then there's no way back though, right?
Yeah, there's no way back.
That's kind of sad.
They're there for the rest of their life. They gotta live on Mars.
How come there's no way back? Like you know what I mean? Like
The fun they're building a place up there, and then by the time they're done building, probably it's not gonna be. Yeah.
oh, so they have to be the first people up there on Mars to like colonize it, and then they're gonna
basically, yeah.
so like they're gonna build it and they're never gonna leave. That's kind of sad, but at the same time, it's kind of like wow, like these people are brave, man. To, like,
Yeah.
go ahead like this.
I mean, that'd be fucking awesome, bro. Saying you're the first one to get out on Mars, or the first like 20.
Like Neil Armstrong. You know what I mean? Like he's the
Yeah,
first one
bro.
to do it. Be the first person on the step on Mars. Like
Moon.
Yeah, moon. Yeah, we haven't been to Mars. Don't worry, buddy. We'll get there one day.
Anyway, no, I hate whenever someone says it's not real. What, like they haven't been up to the moon yet. It's like, I hate you.
I hate people like that so fucking much. They say like, dude, we didn't. Oh, Ryan, who was that teacher in high school that was always fucking ranting about that shit?
That like we haven't been to the moon.
Yeah.
Who was it? I don't want to say it was our math teacher, but was it?
And our lacrosse coach too, right?
Oh, it was friggin' Toronto, probably. That's totally something he
The
would
other
say.
guy. The other guy.
McDonough?
The other guy.
I honestly cannot think of his name at the time.
McDonough?
Right now. Yeah, McDonough. It was McDonough. It was fucking
Really?
McDonough. He just yes, because I remember he used to just fucking go into these rants about how it's physically impossible for us to ever go to the fucking moon, and I was just like, "You're an idiot. Like you are a
Makes zero
fucking idiot."
sense.
He's like so fucking ignorant on everything he was saying about it. He's like, you mean to tell me that some guys in a fucking capsule with less computing technology than is in our cell phones today made it to the moon? Yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm like, yeah, that's the same way that people with airplanes with no computing technology whatsoever can fucking fly.
Mhm.
Believe me, it's possible.
I mean, like, it's crazy to think because there's a lot of superstition about how there's no wind on the moon. Why is the flag moving?
Moving.
And like
Yeah.
It's
whatnot.
Gravity. There's
Yeah.
a small amount of gravity on the moon. And if you watch the video where they're like, why is it flapping? He's fucking shaking it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like there's a whole bunch of things about it. Like what was it? They always some movie producers make jokes towards it as well. I don't know if you guys have seen the Minion movie. Have you guys seen it?
No, I have not.
If you watch it, yeah, Scott knows it. There's a part in they're running through and they're trying to create the scene of the moon. That they're like, oh, first time on the moon. So there's a lot of people that still don't believe it, but it's like if really people really don't believe it that much, why don't we just send them up there real quick?
The most all right, I think the most ignorant thing to not believe in, though, even more than the moon thing, the Holocaust.
What? People
wait,
don't think
wait,
the
what?
Holocaust is real?
There's people that don't think the Holocaust is real. I've talked to them. It's ridiculous. Like
That is so. Oh,
That's
my God.
oh.
like-
Do you remember
it's
Miss
like how-
Lund? You remember Miss Lund? How she would take that so seriously and like kick people out.
Oh, they joked about the Holocaust.
Yeah,
and stuff?
like that's crazy.
yeah, dude, it's actually a thing. People are just so stupid not to believe in it. It's like how many people died and were burnt alive, tortured. It's dude.
I mean, granted, like the whole moon landing, I can get how some of the evidence they have against it makes somewhat
Yeah.
sense, but like, there's a whole race of people that was
Uh-huh.
exterminated.
Yep.
People survive that, and they still talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Millions of books
that's
written
fake.
about it.
It's like that's fake.
It doesn't make sense, bro.
I don't know how you can fake something like that.
I don't know.
Like, there's no joke. Like, they have like videos and pictures of these people being burned and gassed and buried. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
just
no
doesn't
sense.
fucking joke.
It's just
I
crazy.
think some people just have a really hard time with accepting or like dealing with the fact that there are some just sick-minded, evil motherfuckers out there.
Yeah. It's
True.
And that's and like, and I hate those people that always like try to find a reason for things to happen. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy went around and killed a bunch of people. Dude, it's because we have really unstrict laws on guns. No, no, he's just fucked in the head. That's why he
Yeah.
did. There's nothing to do with gun laws. It's because that guy was a sick individual, and he was the one who was like, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna go shoot 12 people. Like he was
Yep.
he's a psycho fucker. People who can't just accept that. Like I can. I'd be like, yeah, that had nothing to do with gun laws. That's just because that guy was a sick individual, and like the fucking I don't know if you guys saw it on the news, but like this really quiet neighborhood in California, there's fucking dudes outside Mona's lawn, and the cops show up, and he's like, why the fuck are the cops here? And he looks over, and his next door neighbor, this young kid, walks outside of the house holding his mother's head.
Oh, I
Oh my
heard about
God.
this. Yeah.
And he just like he went fucking insane and decapitated his mother, and then like turned himself into the police. He called the cops on himself, turned himself into the police. He got arrested without incident, and like they asked him like, why did you kill your mother? And he's like, because I felt like it, because I wanted to. And they're like, within 5 minutes, they're like, this kid is something. There's like something seriously mentally wrong with this kid. He's getting like, no one's fighting it. That like we don't even know if he can actually stand trial right now because he's just so fucked in the head. There are people out there that are like that.
He's totally cool, dude. I'd hang out with him.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like, you know what the problem is with that kid? Our education system.
Yeah.
No, just fucked in the head. Like the kid. There's nothing wrong with because this kid did not do well in social studies. Does not mean that because he didn't do well in social studies, he goes home and saws off his mother's head in front of his brother and sister. No. That's just a sick individual.
I think he was just more fucked in the psychology class.
Yeah. Like, I just think I get irritated when people like when they talk about. Like, there's some guys at work that talk about shit like that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's because of this, and this. And I'm like, no, it's because people are just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's just sometimes, unfortunately, shit just happens. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
we're just shit happens, and people just can't accept that sometimes for some reason.
Yeah, that was crazy to look at. I was like, wait, they did
Yeah.
what?
What? Damn.
Yeah.
I wonder if he was like,
Jeez.
that's the last time you'll ever tell me to clean my room. It's like, dude, you got some issues, bro.
Sweetheart, can you please just clean your room? No! How at it with you? Shrink!
Yeah, he just starts chopping away. I'm like, oh my god.
It's like, oh.
Like, it's just such a fuck thing. Like, I just said that kind of shit I read about where, like, when you see that, like, stuff, like, scrolling through the internet, and you just see that, but you're like, some kid did what?
Oh man, bro.
You're
I was
sick.
like, I love you ever fall for like the clickbait stuff? So like I fell for one yesterday, but it was actually a really nice story. It was like it was some guy getting married to like his fiance. It's like this wedding, and he breaks. It was the article, like the headline was, husband breaks news to his wife at wedding that they're actually a family of 3 now.
Yep.
And I just read, I'm like, did they get that backwards, or is it supposed to be that the wife's trying to break the news? Like she's announcing at the wedding that she's pregnant. Like, what the fuck? So that's clickbait. Like I was like, fuck, I gotta figure out these answers. I need these answers now. So I click and read the story, and I guess it was that
The
she's always
dog
wanted this, like,
died.
breed of dog, and he got her a puppy for their wedding.
Yeah,
I'm
like she wanted a specific breed and dog, but the dog actually they used to have died the day before their wedding.
yeah, and he went and bought her.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is, and I read that. I was like, man, this fucking story lied to me. It's fucking clickbait. But then afterwards, I was like, that's actually a really nice story.
Yeah.
I'm happy now.
I'm happy now.
That's like the kind of shit I like to see. Or like that video. I don't know if you've seen this video going around on Facebook. It's that dog that's got like the deformed face.
Yep.
He was left at a kill shelter because the breeders couldn't sell him, and
Mhm.
some family just rescued him, and he's like the happiest dog in the world. I'm like, see, those are the kind of people that like those people should be famous, not the fucking Cash Me Outside girl.
Agreed.
I fucking hate her so much.
Yeah, right.
Like, God damn it. Oh fucking A. All right. All
So,
right.
How long have we been going now?
it's been an hour, guys. I think that's.
Oh man.
I think we're time to call it or quits. You know.
You gotta
Yeah.
fucking work on the like order in these topics because now I'm all fucking pissed off about this Cash Me Outside girl, and I hate leaving things at an angry moment.
we should have definitely switched it up. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's podcast. If you guys have any certain topics you would like for us to do, definitely let us know in the comments below. There are so many damn fire trucks and police
I hear
cars
that.
going around. I think it's time for me to go.
That's probably because some dude is listening right now. He goes, "Fuck this! I hate the Cash Me Outside girl." He just fucking lit this place on fire. See,
Probably.
there's fucked
Holy
up people.
cow! What is?
Now I'm mad. I have to go.
Hold
I
on,
gotta
I'm
go.
actually open.
Yeah, I gotta go to soccer. So
Oh no, hold on. I don't know what's going on, but we got a bus going in. Oh, I think this was a tournament win or something. Because there's some cars that are going with their like flashers on. There's a bus in the middle of it. Y'all really wanted to wake me up from a nap from this shit? Oh fuck! All right, so it's nothing big.
boys. All right, boys. I'm gonna go and cash someone outside, and how about that?
But all right, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys, everyone, in the next podcast. Later.